Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dorothy and I make videos helping people to lose weight and to maintain their weight loss. So it's easy to lose weight, but it's also easy to gain weight right back. To lose weight and to maintain your weight loss, you need to make whatever you're doing a lifestyle. If you're on a diet, at some point you get tired of the diet and then you go back to the old things and then you gain the weight again. So I show you how to eat the things you love in a healthier way, and you're able to eat healthy food, tasty food, and lose weight. I love food. I love cooking and I love eating. But I have learned to eat the right things, cook in the right way, and I'm not eating like an ant to stay lean. I eat a big bowl of food and I don't gain any weight. So stick with me. I have a couple of videos up. Look at the things I've been sharing and you may find something that will work for you. Today I'm gonna show us how to make a healthy red lentil curry. It's a hearty meal and I'm going to show you how I make it. These are my red lentils. I'm going to measure out what I'm going to use today. Oh wow, it's 2 cups. So I'm going to use all of it. So I have my pot ready. I'm going to turn it on. I've got 4 medium-sized tomatoes. I'm just gonna peel them and chop them up. And it's easy to peel them before chopping when they're frozen. My pot is getting hot. I'm gonna put in 1 tablespoon of ghee. Ghee is clarified butter. I'm just gonna use 1 spoon of ghee. As my oil gets hot, I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, like so. 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 6 cardamom pods, and 4 small curry leaves. I'll just cook them for a few minutes for the flavors to come out. After a few minutes, it's beginning to sizzle. I'm gonna go in with some chopped up chilies. I got some green chilies that were almost turning red. They're a little bit spicy, like so. That's like 2.5 teaspoons. To that I'm gonna go in with some onions. I have a red, white, and yellow onion all chopped together. I'm gonna add some chopped up ginger. I used about 2.5 inch. For beef, I have some frozen mushrooms that I've already chopped up. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna add in my garlic, using my garlic press. I would say about 6 large cloves of garlic. To build up more flavor, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of tomato paste. Measure it so you can see. About 1 tablespoon. I'll let that sizzle away for about 5 minutes. for the mushrooms to release their water. When it starts getting sticky, you know, all the water from the mushrooms have come out, and then I can add my tomatoes. I got my tomatoes in. I'm gonna season this and let everything cook together for a few minutes. Since I'm cooking Indian, I got some Indian spices. This one is called hing or asafoetida. I'm gonna go in with about a teaspoon of hing. This is coriander, almost a teaspoon of coriander, some cumin, say about a teaspoon too. I'm gonna go in with a teaspoon of fenugreek, not a heaping, a teaspoon of fenugreek, some curry powder, about 3 teaspoons. I'm gonna mix that up. I got a half cup of soy curls. Put that in for extra meatiness. I'm gonna put in some Bragg's liquid aminos. About 2 tablespoons. And 1 miso cube. I'm gonna taste for salt. Yep, has enough salt. So red lentils cook really quickly. This like you can have this for a quick lunch or dinner. You come back from work, you're hungry, you don't want to spend so much time in the kitchen. This cooks in 15 minutes. So I'm going to let my tomatoes cook, and then I'm going to add some water before I put in my red lentils. This can take 8 to 10 minutes for all the flavors to blend together. So that's the base for my curry. I'm just gonna let it cook. So I had 2 cups of lentils. See, it's sticking to the pot. So my tomatoes are ready. It's time to add this and add some water. So I'm gonna go in with my lentils. So just put enough water, not just to coat the beans, but some extra, because as these cook, they thicken. So you want to make it, put enough water until it's light. So just put enough water and make it light, because as the beans cooks, it thickens. So this is still not even enough. I'm going to add some more water. Okay, I'll wait and let it boil for about 10 minutes and then check and see if I need to add more water, but I'm going to taste for salt first. I'll need to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to go in 1 spoon of Bragg's liquid aminos. So I'm just going to cover this and let it cook for 10 minutes at number 3, and then I'll check. While that's happening, I'm gonna wash some rice. 3 cups of rice with my rice cooker cup. But I don't really need a rice cooker to boil this, because I found out how to boil rice and get it right every time without needing a rice cooker. So I'm just gonna use the pot. I'll show you. So I have 3 cups of rice. For every cup of rice, I'm just gonna go in with 1.5 cup of water. So total, I have 4.5 cups of water for 3 cups of rice. Use whatever measure you use. Measure the water in the same container. I'm gonna boil the rice with some spices. I'm gonna use some star anise, some cinnamon sticks, and a pinch of salt. So to get perfectly cooked rice every time, you put your fire at the highest setting and get it to a rapid boil. So I've put it on and I've turned it on to the highest setting. As soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it down to the lowest setting and let it simmer until the water dries out. My rice just started bubbling. I'm going to turn down the flame to the lowest setting and just let it simmer. And then I'm going to check on my lentils. See how thick it's getting. As I said, as the beans cooks, it thickens. I'm gonna check on the beans. See how thick it has become. It's remaining a little bit. Another 5 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes. I'll let it cook again for another 5 minutes. To know if your rice is cooked, just insert the fork inside. You feel the dryness at the bottom of the pot, you know your rice is done. See, there's no more water in there. I'm just going to turn that off. Once your rice is done, you can take out the spices. That was just to flavor the rice. And then fluff it with a fork, like so. Perfectly cooked rice. Smells nice. Now let me check my lentils. These are done. I'm gonna plate it. I'll turn off my fire first. Serve it with some rice and then do a taste test. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little bit for my taste test. And some mushrooms. All right. So I just plated some red lentil curry and some rice. I'm gonna do a taste test. This is delicious. You want to try this? And let me know how you like it. When you try a recipe, please come back and leave a comment and let me know how it turned out for you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you again for the next one. Bye bye.